meeting of Chatham's Historic Business District Commission. As soon as our clerk, Sam Strybeck, gets through reading the governor's directive concerning these meetings, we'll do a roll call of the members who are present, and we'll be reviewing the applications this afternoon in order to establish that we have a quorum, and I can assure you that we do. Sam, would you please read the governor's directives for us?
Pursuant to Governor Healy's March 29th, 2023 signing of the Acts of 2023, extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Laws 30A, paragraph 20, until March 31, 2025. This meeting of the Chatham Historic Business District Commission is being conducted in person via remote participation. Every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings as provided for in the order. A reminder that people who would like to listen to this meeting while in progress may do so by calling the phone number 1-508-945-4410. Conference ID 438-754-134 hashtag. Or join the meeting online via Microsoft Teams through the link in the posted agenda. While this is a live broadcast and simulcast on Chatham TV, despite our best efforts, we may not be able to provide real-time access. We will post a record of this meeting on the town's website as soon as possible. In accordance with town policy, the public can speak to any issue, hearing, or business item on the agenda during the meeting when recognized by the chair.
Thank you, Sam. All right, for the roll call, we have our first alternate, Tim Gilmore.
Tim Gilmore is present.
We have our vice chair, Darcy Sequin.
Darcy Sequin is present.
Obviously, we have our clerk, Sam Strybeck.
Sam Strybeck is here.
Okay, we have our regular member, Doug Grattan.
Doug Grattan is here.
Okay, and we do not have Bob Burns, so Tim, you'll be filling in for him. All righty, and Dan Silver is here as well. All right, the first order of business will be the minutes, and as soon as the minutes are approved, we'll move right on to the applications, I should say. And when Sam Strybeck reads your application, we ask that you move to one of the podiums on our right and introduce yourself and give us a brief synopsis of your proposed project. Thank you. Let's see. The minutes are of the meeting held April 17th. I think we all remember that. I think there's 15 pages or so of the minute.
14 and 15.
I just want to say that Chantel did an excellent job with all these.
Incredible.
It was very good, thank you.
And I went through and perused every one of those, all 22 of them in 15 pages. All right. Anybody have any?
I have no question.
Okay.
So Doug Grattan will make a motion. We approve the minutes as presented.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Okay, motion is made and seconded. Ready? Tim?
Tim Gilmore approves.
Darcy?
Darcy Sequin approves.
Sam?
Sam Strybeck approves.
Doug?
Grattan approves.
Thank you. And I failed to mention that we also have Chantel Kilkenny with us tonight, who is the Community Development Administrative Assistant. Thank you, Chantel. All right, so Sam, what is our first?
Our first application is for a sign, a 24-59 via Island, care of John Moran, application to install a wall sign on the structure located at 583 Main Street.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm sorry, wait a minute. Sam has one other thing to say.
Oh, sorry.
And the sign coordinator has determined that the proposed sign complies with the sign bylaw.
Very good. Thank you. Go ahead. Introduce.
My name's John Moran, and we're just seeking approval for a wall sign for our business.
Okay. Let's see it. What do you got there?
So we have just a traditional black and white sign, 42 inches wide, 19 inches in height, and the material is PVC. The the Chatham Sign Shop's making it for us, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
It is.
Yeah.
Tim?
I note there's no border around the sign. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's no border.
Okay. No further questions.
Darcy?
No questions.
Sam?
Well, I think it's a little small for the space, but that's not our purview to do.
Okay.
I think that in its total simplicity, it's not obnoxious, but it doesn't reach out with some sort of respect for Chatham, colonial, business district. But, other than that, unless you can shed some light on it, why it's so simple.
Well, it's sort of the style of our brand. We're sort of more simplistic. That's the logo, so, but I'm open to any.
Oh, that's
any,
that's the logo.
Yeah, that's the logo of the brand, yeah.
And along with the location, the coordinates.
Yeah, it's St. John, the Virgin Islands. I was named after it,
That's a
so,
Virgin, that's,
yeah.
is Via Island a separate island?
No, it's just a name of the brand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Doug?
I agree. I think it's a little small and a little stark. I understand, that might be design. I think a border would certainly help, but I wouldn't require or vote, but that's just my personal opinion, so.
Okay.
Other than that, I have no questions.
Yeah, I really can't, I agree a border would be nice, but I don't think, I think it's acceptable for the,
And they're vinyl letters again?
Yes, yeah, black vinyl,
It's
yeah.
very-
yeah, I think it's acceptable for the,
Yeah, it is. It's just very,
District.
it's what it is, I guess.
yeah.
So, that's what the customer wants, that's what the customer gets. So, all right, so under signs, application 24-059, Vaya Island, care of John Moran, application to install a wall sign on the structure located at 583 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Seacon will second the motion.
Okay, motion is made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Seacon votes to approve.
Sam Stryver votes to approve.
Doug Ratton votes to approve?
And Dan Silver votes to approve as well. All right, thank you, sir, and
Thank you.
welcome.
Yep.
So now we have 24-057, First Congregational Church, care of Debbie Swenson. Application to replace the existing ladder board on the existing ground sign located at 650 Main Street.
There she is. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
If you'll introduce us, yourself and give us a brief synopsis of your project.
I can't hear you, sorry.
Oh, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Debbie Swenson. I'm a trustee of the First Congregational Church of Chatham, and I am here to present our application for some additions to our current sign.
All righty. And what
the-
can you tell us about it?
It's an existing sign with one hanging ladder sign at present. To that existing ladder sign, we are going to add the word pastor. We are adding a second sign that will say the Reverend Dr. Bonnie Scott, Associate Pastor. And we will add a third sign that says Sunday services 10 a.m. They will be painted in black with gold leaf lettering. I believe you have a sample of the paint, and I believe you have a photograph of the sign and the placement of the sign where it will, well, it's existing, so you can see it. It's not being moved. There it is.
Okay. Very good.
Mr. Chairman?
And it's being constructed and installed by the Chatham Shine Shop.
All righty.
The sign coordinator has central permitting coordinator has determined that the sign meets the, complies with the sign below.
Good, that's one hurdle. Tim?
Is there any lighting affixed to the sign? No? Okay, no further questions.
Darcy?
Pretty historic colors you have there.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
It's a,
attractive.
it's, With, as you can see with the pumpkins, this is an iconic part of our town. And so we just want to announce the fact we have an associate pastor, and anyone that's interested in coming, we'll tell you what time their services are.
Nice job. I have no
Yeah.
questions.
I'm sorry, Sam?
Yes, Chantel, do you know, there are three applications here.
Right.
One is just that the existing sign didn't have ladder elements, so adding these ladder elements makes an application by itself. There's
It's three separate
parts of the
applications.
ladder part. So this is just for the first one with the,
The top one.
basically,
I guess you have to vote on each one separately, I
We
don't
have to
know.
vote separately in
We'll
each
vote
one.
them separately.
Correct.
Because they're all so similar
Right.
that's all right. So it's just for the three,
We are in the process, Sam, of possibly changing the requirement
I know.
for an application for.
Yeah, I think that's something that we've had happening today.
One permit would
But
have
other
been,
than
one
that-
application would have been fine.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Stay
Takes a little
tuned.
while.
As far as, I have absolutely no concerns about it. It's just absolutely information that should be known by the public, and I think it's in tremendously good taste.
Okay.
I have no questions, it's very straightforward, looks nice.
I have one, the applicant, and I guess I understand, again, I probably shouldn't ask this online, I just figured out myself with the staff, application to replace the existing ladder board.
Well,
You're not replacing it, right?
we have to, because they couldn't fit the word on. So the first one that says the Reverend Joseph T. Marcio,
Right?
the word pastor is going to be put underneath it,
Okay,
but it didn't fit.
okay.
So I don't think it fit. I think we're getting 3 new panels. But the application still had to go in, because even if we take it off and add the word, it's still it's a new sign. I think it might be new, but I'm not sure if we could fit the word pastor in the existing.
It was just a
But it's not
technicality
a-
I should have brought up with the staff.
Anyway,
yeah.
it's gonna look just like that.
I think the sign is gorgeous. I
Yep.
think it really fits into town well.
Yep.
All right, so under signs, Doug Grant will make a motion, application 24-057, First Congregational Church, care of Debbie Swenson. Application to replace the existing ladder board sign on the existing ground sign located at 650 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Okay, motion was made and seconded. Is there anybody like to make a comment? Anybody else? No? Okay, Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam Stravert votes to approve.
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
And Dan Silver vote to approve as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now can I go into the next?
Oh.
You,
Oh,
Sam, go.
Wait a
She
minute,
does-
she's, Dan.
Debbie,
Debbie, you have to do it
stay for
again?
the other 2 applications.
Yeah, you have to do it for each one of them. I'm sorry, because they're listed on the video.
All righty.
So,
Okay, go ahead.
reading.
Reintroduce yourself.
24-061.
The second application,
Hold on.
Oh,
Sam
okay.
has to read the application.
24-061, First Congregational Church, care of Debbie Swenson. Application to install a ladder board on the existing ground sign located at 650 Main Street. And I think, I don't have a separate letter on the fact that it complies, but I
yeah, there's a
believe
separate
that it does.
application.
Sure
for
it does.
Oh, it's,
She listed all 3 applications on that one cover letter.
okay, so all of the signs comply.
All righty, so this is one of the 3,
So do you want number 2 or number 3?
Number 2.
Number 2 is the addition of a one hanging panel to the existing sign that says the Reverend Dr. Bonnie Scott, Associate Pastor.
okay. Yeah.
So Doug Rattle will make a motion to sign for application 24-061, First Congregational Church, care of Debbie Swenson. Application to install a ladder board on the existing ground sign located at 650 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Seaton will second the motion.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Seaton votes to approve.
Sam Stryber votes to approve.
Doug Ratton votes to approve.
And Dan Silver votes to approve as well.
Okay, so the next is 24-062, First Congregational Church, care of Debbie Swenson. Application to install a ladder board on the existing ground sign located at 650 Main Street.
And we know that
So the
it meets
application
code.
is for a third hanging panel to read Sunday services at 10 a.m.
All righty.
All right, so Doug Rattle will make a motion on the signs, application 24-062, First Congregational Church, care of Debbie Swenson. Application to install a ladder board on the existing ground sign located at 650 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Seaton will second the motion.
Motion made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Seaton votes to approve.
Sam Stryber votes to approve.
Doug Ratton votes to approve.
And Dan Silver votes to approve. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Sam. We have
Okay.
a continued hearing?
The next is the continued hearing signs, 24-050, Well Done International Groceries, care of Carnell Clark. Application to replace the existing roof sign on the structure located at 1583 Main Street.
Good afternoon. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you
We
all
brought you
again.
back
yeah.
just because we wanted to see you again.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so improvements to the previous sign. So it is now dark blue with some gray undertones and white base, aluminum panel, and then the lettering is vinyl. So this is the modifications to the previous sign.
All righty. It is different. Tim?
I have no questions. I think it's a well-done sign, and I think it fits into the character of the additional spaces around it. So I have no questions.
Well done.
Sam?
Yeah, I have no questions.
I think it's well done also. I think it's a great-looking sign, so I'm going
Right.
to join the rest of my commissioners, so.
Yeah, you did a great job doing that over.
Yes, you did.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful job. Thank you.
So which of the ladder signs are you replacing that's there?
Oh, so the last meeting, it was an addition. So there was no previous ladder for the Well Done. So there'll be one added right to the bottom with the same coloring.
So which one are you replacing?
We're
No,
not
it's an
doing any,
addition.
we're not doing any letterboard, just the main sign on the roof.
Yeah.
Already approved that.
Oh, just the sign on the roof?
Yep.
Oh,
Yes,
with
yeah,
the
so
ladder-
last time there was 2 submissions, now it's just the continuation of
I
the
see.
roof sign,
So
yes.
we've already approved the ladder
Yes.
sign?
Correct, yes.
Okay, well, I'm still curious. But not important.
Yep.
Okay, so Doug Rattle will make a motion on the continued hearing signs. Application 24-050, Well Done International Groceries, care of Carnell Clark. Application to replace the existing existing roof sign on the structure located at 1583 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Seaton will second the motion.
Okay, motion's made and seconded. Anybody like to make a comment? No? No one around? All right. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Seaton votes to approve.
Sam Stryber votes to approve.
Doug Ratton votes to approve.
And Dan Silver votes to approve as well. All right, we have an administrative approval or an exemption.
Thank you.
Great,
I think we're done.
No, we
Now
got
we have the ratification for exemption. You don't have it, Sam? You want mine?
administrative.
Oh, yeah, administrative approval exemption, 24-060, Shannon Metters, care of Corey Metters, ratification of certification of exemption to replace the fence located at 18 Mill Pond. Oh, boy, look at that.
This administrative approval was approved by Doug and Darcy, and they just want to replace the rotten fence.
All righty.
So Doug Rattle will make a motion on administrative approval / exemption, application 24-060, Shannon Meadows, care of Corey Meadows, ratification of a certificate of exemption to replace the fence located at 18 Mill Pond Road as presented.
Darcy Seacon will second the motion.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Seacon votes to approve.
Sam Stryver votes to approve.
Doug Ratton votes to approve.
And Dan Silver votes to approve as well. Doug, this is the one you've been waiting for.
Doug Ratton makes a motion to adjourn.
Darcy Seacon will second the motion.
Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Seacon votes to approve.
Sam Stryver votes to approve.
Doug Ratton votes to approve.
And Doug, yeah, Doug does. Dan Silver approves as well. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you, staff.